Telemasters reported interim results today, a pre-tax profit of just over 2 million rand. The chief executive, Pretorius, joins us for a closer look at this business. I guess, Mario, in your stage of life, you guys are an Altex listing. You tightly held the shares, or they don't trade that often. So day by day, the market cap can change a lot. But it's 35 million, which you kind of think, is it really worthwhile with all the costs of being on the JSE, even being listed?
You know, I think we looked at that a while ago, about 2.5 years ago. I spoke to my main shareholders and said, well, much of a muchness. We'd rather be listed, and it seems that you punch a little bit above your weight when you're listed, when you come to a client and says, please trust us, than you do when you're not. The accounting and the auditing requirements is very much the same. So we have an additional expense. We pay our designated advisors, which is RK, and that's about the only other cost we have.
So it's worth staying listed?
I think so.
But when you listed in the first place, you must have had greater ambitions by now that this company would be 350 million rather than 35 million.
Still hasn't gone away. At one stage we had just over 100 million market cap, which is kind of where we want to be again, but it's not reflective. I think my market cap in some way is not really reflective because it's so tightly held. If it's wider distributed, I mean, you saw it goes up to 85, 90 cents and goes to 55 cents. So when you want to be the 50 million one or the 30 million one. It might matter to my shareholders, although we're a dividend play, Alex. We're not as much, invest in us and get a fantastic capital growth and then climb out.
So where is it that, and we were talking earlier to Wilhelm Herzog regarding capital management. He said, look in the Altex as a private investor, look for gems. Someone analyzing your share now, a private shareholder, where would they see the excitement coming from?
Can I step one step backward and tell you when we listed what we did? 7 years ago, we were a pure least cost routine player, and we were growing like the clappers because everybody was in the bandwagon, and we did extremely well. Came the moment when the Fenters kicked all down the doors of ICASA, and suddenly there was almost 400 fixed line licenses available. It's never happened in the world. So we picked the license up and looked at this thing, and there's no manual to go with it. So we decided we're going to attempt to build a fixed line platform, which of course the cost is the interconnect. We're not getting paid by commission, but you're now in charge of your own destiny. It took us a little longer than we thought we would to get this thing right and straight and quality, and now it is flying. So we spent almost 2 years getting the quality perfect. We're the only guys that provide a second network for all our clients where the first one fails. Small things like that. So now it's a question of the whip. Chase the sales, get it up again. You would notice from our margins improved from in the last 2 years from 14.5%, it's now 29. It should go to probably 40.
So you've made the investment, it's time now to maybe harvest?
Yes, we give you an idea. Telcoms run on size. So we bought the smallest, let's call it the equipment to interconnect, we were using 5%. So when we're moving 20 times larger, the first time we had to reinvest to enlarge it. Because telcoms are not small, fixed line telcoms are not for small guys like us, it's made for big guys. So it's imperative that we get bigger. What is in our favor without us doing it, Alec, let's be honest about it. It's the fact that ICASA decided on this glide path for interconnect to come down.